Okay, Dan, we are going to talk about your database and eEdge, your control panel, in regards to your database real fast. So I know when we met last time, we were talking about organizing your database. And so we were here under your contacts. And right now you're organizing people into groups so you can market to them specifically, have specific marketing content going out to each person specific to kind of where they are. So you want to make sure each person in your database is added to a group. Okay, so all you have to do is click next to their name and add. And here's going to pull up the name of the groups you already have, and you'll want to click on whichever group you want them to be a part of. So it looks like this. It shows them as a part of a group. Now, a person can be in more than one group if necessary. Just make sure that when you're sending out any sort of marketing campaigns, you don't want them to get duplicate marketing campaigns. So sometimes it's best for them to be in one group so they're only getting one campaign. In the case that you need to add an additional group, you can go up here to Contacts and Manage Groups. From there, you can type in and save a new group. So, for example, if you did not have a family group in here, you could type in family here, save it, and it would create a new group for you to add somebody into. When you're on this Manage Group page, you'll see the number of contacts that are in each group. And you can also add contact types, such as here, investors. So when you're adding people in the future, anybody that you tag as a type, as an investor, will automatically be added to that group moving forward. Okay, so that's kind of your first step, is you want to make sure all of your contacts have been added into a group. And then next you're going to want to put them on a marketing campaign. Okay, so I know we went through this last time we met, but here you're going to go to Marketing, Manage Campaigns. It's going to show you the active ones we have. So these are the ones that we created. So your good information, that is going to the people that you know. That's going out one piece for 8 weeks, and then they're transferring onto a monthly newsletter after that. You have a 12 direct did you know. This one is going out to your past clients right now. And then as soon as it's done, they'll get one per month. And as soon as that's done, they'll go on to a monthly newsletter. And then the next one is your 8x8 sellers. This is going out to your neighborhoods, your subdivisions. And so they're going to get one piece every week for 8 weeks. So 8 total pieces. And then from there, they transition onto a marketing campaign. Okay. So let's just go through this step again. Let's say we wanted to create a new campaign specifically for our investors, which I'm going to find some content for you to create a custom campaign that way. We'd go to add a new campaign. We're going to pick whichever campaign we want. Let's say we want seller prospecting campaign. Right now you want to look at what's going out, whether it's email, direct mail, and there's automatically going to be activities built into each one. And I'll show you next where to find those activities. Right now we're going to stick with email since we're on a budget. So once we've decided that this is the campaign we want, by reviewing the steps, then we're going to say choose this template. Once we've done that, it's going to automatically take us to review and configure steps. You do not have to personalize or change any of these pieces. They're okay the way that they are. The beautiful thing about this is you'll notice that the first piece goes on the day after the contact is added. So you can continuously add new contacts to this campaign, and they're going to start from the very beginning. Once you've looked at all the steps and you're happy with those, you're going to go down to add and remove contacts. And this is why having people in groups is so important. So if we came up here to contacts, I could go through all 700 contacts and sort through and add one person at a time. Or I can go into groups because I've organized people in groups and just add the individual groups that I want. Like in this case, for example, add investors. Don't worry, I won't turn this on. Once we've added and reviewed contacts, the next thing we want to do is review and activate. And this is basically saying, yes, I've reviewed it, I'm happy with it. Once this campaign ends, I want them to go on to Usually monthly newsletter is the best option. And then yes, I want to include properties. And then you will hit activate. Now what that does is that would, once you've activated it, it would add an additional campaign over here that was for investors specifically with the name of the campaign. Okay? Now, as we mentioned, each campaign has multiple steps, which include email, direct mail if there is anything, which of course you'd have to pay for the printing and postage of those, and the activities. Okay? So here's where you're going to find the activities. We're going to go up here to reminders. So this reminders is what's going to show you, and I'm actually going to go back to the home page because I want you to see it from the home page initially. When you are on the home page, you will still go into View My Contacts. And what you want to do is you want to look up here at the Reminders tab, and this is going to tell you if you have an activity that's due for the campaign you have coming out. Now, the activities are one of the most important pieces of your campaigns as a whole. Yes, they're getting emails. We all know we get so many emails, we don't open them all. So the activities is an opportunity for you to get on the phone and follow up with those people personally and make a kind of face-to-face or voice-to-voice interaction with them and let them know how you can help them in their real estate needs. So we'll go up here to reminders. And what you can do is you can sort by a task or a phone call or a meeting. And then you can sort by date that it's due. What I would suggest doing is automatically taking this and pulling it out till the end of the year. And it's going to show you your next activity that's coming up. Okay? And actually, I'm going to go ahead and select all of these. Okay, so what's going to come up is as your campaign starts running, you're going to get these these reminders that pop in. For example, on the 12th of July, which is already passed now, it's letting you know that you can review your monthly newsletter before it goes out, and you can mark it as complete or make your edits. Click on monthly newsletter and make your edits as normal. You want to constantly be checking these reminders, following through with them, completing them, and then marking them complete so you know you've done your next step of the task. So I hope that gives you a good overview or concept of the database, the campaigns, and the reminders. Let me know if you have any questions.